You know, my planet is all about Mother Nature and all that is surrounding us, and it's very important. That's the heart of this show, that we have to cherish where we are, where we live, where we survive, and where our life is, basically. And this is Mother Nature. And so that's where every day I come here and start with a quote, with a statement, with an adage to show the importance of protecting, conserving, and, you know, taking care of Mother Nature. Because if we do, it will also in turn take care of us. If we don't, it will also not take care of us. And this is the statement I'm making. To damage the earth is to damage your children. To damage the earth is to damage your children. Kakuba kakutanda nko kutugamba ubundi. Ensi eno kagikora ekitali kirungi, okagisisa, okaginagiriza, okagitwaza kubi, ekyo noboli onokikora abana bawe. In other words, kinu kakuba okikora okutafa kulinda kurungi ensi eno, ndikuba nikimanyisangu abali mu maiso gawe, abato haliwe, abanyakuloho n'abakwija kubaho n'abakwija kweyongeraho, abayihwa n'abayijukuru nibajja kubona bona habwa kutafaho kulinda kurungi ensi eno. Nicyo omuntu omwe yagambire ngu ensi eno teri yaitu tugyetiiza kuruga hali abo abarkwija nibo abaana abakuzarwa. Tukuba tuloho kasumi kanu nakwija kuzarwa kasumira ku maiso. Ensi eno iyo habwaki tugamba tuti icyo kiri ngu itu abakuba babaire kumara kasumi omu maiso ntwatsigeze emyaka nki kurugaho hansi sana. Amaiso gensi ano kurugaho abarikuzarwa abakyali bato baine emyaka nyingi nekira hayite twatsigeze mirundi 5, 6 nokukiraho. Hati nabweki otukuba tuliho ntujomereraho ntubatinuka abagyetirize. We are keeping it for someone coming. We are keeping it for the generations to come. Kakuba omuntu akwahuze kintu akakulekera obujonalizibwa kukimulindira nuko agaruke rundi aije aberataroho okunihira kwe nokutekereza kwe kuli ngu neje kisanga kiri kirungi, neje kisanga kiri kirungi akyegondezemu kandi akusime habuko you have been a good custodian. Usa muntu atasima muntu amulindiye kurungi ekintu entasima zibanke muno abantu 12 nibasokutasima baitu abantu abanyakuhina tukweta common sense rundi who are rational will always appreciate uko mulindiye kurungi ekintu kyakaida kakisanga na semererwa akakisanga kurungi. Hati nita tugambirwa ngu kakuba tugira ucheke ese tukakwata kubi tukagirinda kubi tukagisisa ntubatakusisa ensi eno kuonka ntubanisisa abo bonyini akwija kujomereramu. Those who are going to live here with us now and to live here tomorrow and to live here in the days to come or years to come. So it is always important that we take care of Mother Nature so that we benefit as we are there now and also prepare for the benefit of those coming during or after us on this. And then how do we damage it? Nekaguza nikija ensi enu tugisisa tuta. Ensi tugisisa kubejucha abarikondera kana ampulirize kakuba tukora bino rundi tutakora bino ebimalibi kambaze nebyo kukora. Kakuba uruhange byatuhire ebyo ebinyakuri natural ebinyakuroho twasangireho ite tutakutaho nkebibira nkamaizi ngambe bisaru nkitaka kwebyo kurora ebyo bisatu tukabikwata kubi ebira ntubikwata kubi ntubitema aboko ntetaga embaho aboko ntetaga amakara aboko ntetaga enyomi zo kombekesa aboko ntetaga enku zo kuchumbisa aboko ntetaga ebikondo byo kukora sengenge za famu aboko ntetaga empinji z'emiti manya byeta bata ebi ebarkwija kokisa amakara no kokisa amatafari. Yes, kokisa amatafari ebyo bateme empinji ezo bakagenda bakaziteka kijja amatafari kuno omuntu akayamba omuru kokya amatafari. So hati ebibira ntubitema habwe ensongezo kubitema habwe ensongezo kyakubeeraho baitu obwatema omuti wabyaraho gundi obwatema emiti 5 wabyaraho 10 hati utera kasanyoro kakuba kasumi karabaho ketaga emiti endi nambere otemere otabyereho endi nikijja kuba kita noho gambire ngu buli omuti nambere ogutema hugo gwimuka gwonka gwongera gukura gwongera kumera kandi nujja kumanyota ngu nkoku gwatandika kwongera kwemeza gwonka nugwijja kuba murungi guterekera kagule gwatemereho kandi hati ebyo guli mulingo tukusisiramu as damaging the earth. We destroy the natural environment, we destroy the trees, we destroy the forest, we cut them down. Forest destruction. Yes, hati oku kuli kusisa ensi. Omuntu nejja kagusa kandi hati ebyo bwagamba kandi tubyetaaga hati otatema emiti turabitunga tuta. Utatema emiti turabitunga tuta. For sure ntubyetaaga nicyo tugambira sustainable use. Kubikozesa ebinyakulu ebyo kubikozesa kyonka omulingo gwokutabimaraho. Definitely. Hati omuti gwaraba gutemere kandi nogenda gwihamu embaho hati nogamba ota ngu ningukozesa kandi nagumaraho. No. The common sense is omuti gutemere ogwo gutemero nugugenda kuwawo baitu nambere gwihire nosemerera kuba obireho gundi nosemerera kubyara gundi nagwo gube nugukura akasumi kahike guzale endi nagwo kandi nagwo sobora kugutema nogukozesa. So noikara nokozesa baitu nokozesa tera kasani oreka kubulima okagesa okahundika rundi okalia okakoraki nyenki otabyeire ebyokulya bindi nyenki otasigira ebyokulya bindi nyenki otagaruremu ekintu kindi musiryo akasumi akomeso nija kulya definitely biri byogesire nibije kuwa nothing that lasts forever including our lives. So hatu kujja kuwaho otabyeire bindi noja kugesake noja kulyake noja kutundake ndukuguzake noja kunikake nikitugamba sustainable use get use but also replace. Cut down a tree, plant 2, 3, 4 more. Oh no, it is very important that way. New sustainability tugambe hati ukiri chokorora kimu omulingo tukusisa mwensi kutema ebibira kutema emiti tukagumaraho tutataireho tutabyeire endi eragaruka omukikaro kyayo betu nichokorora kya bulikiro kankino osobora kuwoli mukozesa nka CEO waitanu n'abakozi bengi. Yes, haba hensonga omukozi ombabiri rundi basatu bagenda basobora kuba nibakora emirimo etarkwija kurungi management negamba no you really not performing, so we ask you to give us space. Ite in diplomacy nuko tugamba tomaraga gamba abantu babingira babahambiza abachonchumwire. No, they are not robots, they are not, well done was. So but also omuntu wena aswala na kuleka habwe ensonga stalizimu obundi arwaire obundi obulimo takyagugoza obundi atungire irisizo erishaka erirungi greener pasture somebody goes. But iyo nka mukuru w'emirimo turkwija kugamba ngo agenzire koyire full stop kanyikare ndambikirize. No, nambera abayirali abari ne byarukora hati netaga umuntu wundi abikore. So you do replacement, you recruit some other person to fill up that gap, to fill up that space. And so that's what we mean by sustainable use. Oli akozire yenuka omukikaroki haijamondi so that omulimo gugumzemu ni gukorwa. And that's what it means. Obokutema omuti okabyara gundi ekibira nikikaraho nikikura eno nekuramu enkuru netemwamu emito ni mukiramu nayo nekura mulingo nko perpetuity, and that's what it means. I think naturally nokira nombantu abantu. Yes, we are born, we grow. As we grow, others are getting born. As we grow and age and die out, others are occupying our positions. It is their positions, yes, but we are being replaced in some way, scientifically and naturally. And so for this reason, to damage the earth is to cut down the natural environment. Specifically, I'm talking about forests, I'm talking about trees. But also number 2, I mentioned water. Yes, science, the geographical science, I can talk about that. Ngu tuine kisali ngu amaizi agagurukurora enjuru kurani egwege emiti eno inaho ekichoka kote kya kukora kwiga kusikiriza enjura kugwa. Yes, nagenda kwegesa ngaruke mu klasi nangu baitu emiti nyakorehire ine nkoku esikiriza ebicu okukora enjura ekagwa baitu uso nabo hariho bwiro bumu nayo bweru kwite rwoya nurugenda mu mwanya perspiration rwoya nurugenda mu mwanya rwoya rugenda ruterana n'urwoya rw'emiti endi yona rugenda haiguru oku rurika rwekwata hati omusana bugujwa rumaze kwekwata rulinke ngame nkebirika nkebicu so bigenda nibyaga mpora enjura negwa so emiti ekole kichoka koto okurora amaizi gabaho but also emiti egyo nekole kichoka koto okulinda ensi erumu amaizi nefukafuka emiti egi obwerikube kuzire ine nka ndagama nka mivuli haiguru nka mivuli nkibate nkirundi nkokwe yombekerwe nkenju kumanisa ebikole bine bitagi nambere biswekere hansi kune kandi hafuka bokuba omusana tuguterayo directly omya ensi egikomye bicheke kune hayisigara ya maize hansi. When you have the canopy up here down there it will remain cool because the sun is not directly hitting onto the earth. Hati ekyo nkeba kimanyisangu emiti gine konyera kurora amaizi gano gekaramu mwitaka ebyokulya nibyera tali hakichweke kichonka nibicheke bihereineho. You see movement rundi kugenda kwa amaizi tukuli nko kutumanyire kuno kuonka okugamba amaizi nogarura kekisaru nikigera kekisaru kyampanga ni bisaru bindi baitu hire kugera kwa mlingogo harura kagenda sideways horizontally yeah nikagenda nigaraba mwitako kumpora nikagenda geyongera na kilomita 2 na 3 na 5 10 permeation ejo nebaho kogamba amaizi ngaraba yo kumwitaka nambira abantu bona barakulima abanyakuherene kikali ekyo ebyokulya nibyera kuba hali amaizi mwitaka as a result of the cooling effect abo ebibire ebyo abo emiti ebyo abo ebituru ebyo ebinyakoro but also makiyu emiti eno burgenda nekura neragalike ebikora foliage foliage neragalike ebikora ebikole bikora nambere bigwire nibiswekera out harukoma amaizi mugabayo nobuko bonde dukuramu wa I can talk about bacteria. Okay, ohire kukuramu urwezo rweyongera mwitaka. Yes, urwezo rweyongera mwitaka. Rweyongera mwitaka rukuba nibikura hitaka eryo whatever part of that area nibikura kurungi nibyera. So I have emphasized that one. Negenda wacyange kiri ebintu kira kusiswa niyo emiti nibyo ebibira nibyo bisaru ndi amaizi kandi nitaka. Now itaka omulingo tukulisisiramu miringo nyingi ogumu haliyo ngu obutukwa nitulima si nolima ebinyansi nobihaho itakaho ebinyansi nobyokya amaze kubyokya kakuba omuyaga gutera ogwa amani itaka lino omaze kulisukura ebinyansi kale kambandiza musana gwajo itaka niryoma erya haruguru nambe tukira kubyara ebyokulyaho the subsoil the topsoil. Okay, the topsoil niyo lirumu urwezo katugambe nka I can comfortably talk about a meter downwards, but half a meter is the best part of the land or the soil. Itaka ni area katugambe ko bugazi bwemeza bun ham ekichoke kicho kubanza nambe tubyale bihimba tubyale bicholi tubyale binyogwa nibyo kule bintu bitakuli no hali urwezo rwingi habukuba ebiba bigwire bijunzire bikozereke noho niye bantebe yabyo hato kuhinguraho urwezo rugenda rweyongera yompora sinking down as a result of rain pushing it through water percolation, going downwards ngagenda gasirimuka amaizi ago ngatwara urwezo hansi omwitaka. So hati ekintu ningamba kino itaka oburku uliha ebinyansi okasora ilikikara liri bare ili empty without grass ngobo logenda kubyara. Yes, it is not bad, baitu omuyago gukutera itakeri nilichuchuka. The wind blows off that topsoil, which is very useful in terms of soil nutrients for the plants to grow. Hati omuyago gukutera itakeri haruguru karugaho nasigara itakeri omere nobora byaraho ebintu bisobora kuteja kurungi njororo bone ntubyara ebyokulya maze kuturuka nk'ebihimba rundi ebinyoobwa nibitandika kugenda nibyoma mporampora habwokuba aha amaizi tigaroho itaka eryakuba erimu orwezo erikulinda n'amaizi likacucuka lyaruga habwa ekitukweta wind erosion okutwarwa kw'itaka obu netwarwa omuyaga but also n'enjura neso kulitwara especially ebikala ebyo ebimukireho biti olikuba nolima uphill kind of nolima nkakutemba akasozi nolima nosora if you do that enjura kakubegwa nyingi ebinyansi ebyo bitaroho ebikwatira hitaka aho ekwatira itaka so amaizi nigasingora nigatwara itaka lino the water washes away that topsoil which is very productive in as far as plants are concerned amaizi ago nigatwara itaka nilisumuka nigenda kwatira mbisako bundi mutwaro mbisaru nigenda hata urugenda nibalima hakijoze ebisaru ifo kunambere amaizi gatwara itaka nibarugenda nibeza ebyokulya okoko and so kunambere amaizi garugire itaka lirugire inywe enjara nibatera so mbere nimbaza hitaka omulingo ogwo amaizi ngasoka litwara water erosion or rain erosion kandi omuyaga nigusoka kulitwara wind erosion things like that so oburikuba nosoma noyetegereza n'amagezi gozarwa nigakoleka omulingo gwokulimiramu abantu abageze nco ebinyansi tibabyokya they no longer do that nco kulora munsi ezimu nambere balimaga nibokya ebinyansi ebyokulya at some point byaleka kwera nabyara nibifunaga bitakataka kanu kakaba kigamba harumu orunyu nolima ebinyansi nobisorozamu nohakuba mu bitoke nohakuba nka nogenda nobikumakuma nobyokya hati wali kigendera orore nambere yokize ebinyansi aho akachweka kakubenjuli ego nihija kuzoka kurungi ebinyansi ebindi biramera bija kuba biri more green than the rest of the other grass habwokuba ekyo niko ekisani haroho orwezo orunyakubiraho orwokibwaho kandi tera kasani oleka kuba rutokibwa habwokuba oburuko kikomi omuyaga kukatera still itaka eryo nirigenda mulingo kogwo kutwara omuyaga betu hati kakuba ebinyansi ebi olimire yes you spread them in the garden nobirekamu musiri omu nibyomeramu kuba kuli kuoma nibijundiramu kuba kuli kujunda hati usika kuba byoma nokujunda bikajunda orwezo noruba rwingi kukira obukubeera obusororemu okabitwara okabyokya orwezo noburokeze rwacucukiroko so hati ebyo byona mbibalize tukuligamba ngu mbagarwire mu kilasi kwongera kwasomesa but also it's not harmful but the point I'm making is that ngu kakuba itaka tulikozesa kubi kakuba amaizi tugakozesa kubi kakuba ebimera ebibira n'emiti tulikozesa kubi tukabisisa obu tuliyo tusisa ensi that's what makes the earth ensi nibyo bikukola ebyo the earth is made of plants soil and water ekyo burikuta kukimanya I don't know noja gamba kandi omwandara ibale naki so ati mu geographical science tesobora kusorora omwandara rundi ibale na nitaka binehungana obuzali bwa mani iwo ligendero ole mukasomya kekyanda itaka eryo nalyo nko muruguda nirigumira kimu kisana nkibale in some way but of course okuguma tukukwingana according to the texture of those materials but the whole thing is that itaka nemyandara nake bibyone bya hansi ebi bina kokubyetwa nemyandara ege amabale nosobora gehamu itaka kandi itaka lino nalyo nsobora kugumangana noli hamwe kintu ekindi ekigumire nicho rora ntukuma komitaka ntindugamba kujunga namu ntulirubata ntulitera ntuliteraniza ntukora amatafari ntukora mu block enzu neyomera niyahangara ya hiyo nogera habwake yomera gabagali mabala libaliri itaka so ningoza kukoleka ngu ebintu ebisatu ebyo nibyo bikora our mother earth so hati obosisa ensi hati nekindi obutakomerera hitaka aho obutakomerera amaizi yago obutakomerera habimera ebyo ino yomerota first of all nitumbeka hitaka we build on earth the land here yes kigumire muno kusanga amaju gali mu mwanya at least the foundation nebe hitaka hano foundation hitaka na amaja gorukuru agare hino gagenda hayuguru gena stories or storied buildings the foundation is the earth And so ekyo kiraba nuko kiri na nambere nyikalie hano mu studio ekyombeko kino kikalira itaka. So orabaganiza obwomezi bwawe ni itaka, and yet that's where your foundation is. So nkyo tugambira ngu ekyo kikuru nakyo kitekerezaaho. Ekyakabiri tukigamba na buli kiro nokutakimanyire nasoboka baza uko oli abandi bakibaza ngo amaizi bwomezi. Iwe ratira akasanya ukabaza kakitekerezaaho akibagamba amaizi bwomezi. Oraganya gonko talire noyomera nyo niso kugambira yes habokuba amaizi gari na content yebyokuli if you don't know. Eti jone cyo kubaza akasumi akandi. But the whole thing is that amaizi kintu kikuru muno omuntu ne kintu jone nso komera amaizi kokera kumara akasumi kaingi. So amaizi bwomezi otagaine iroho nirukwata nisobora kukwita. Iroho litabantu lack of water. Amaizi gokunya kukubura kumara akasumi kaingi no far. You know, you dehydrate. No yomangana. Yes. Ohire hiroho omubiri nugukamuka. You know what is squeezed out. You dry up. Obukurubataho katutuka ndio katuya amaizi agakurugam in a form of sweat. It's not replaced. Ogatagugarukam nogena no yomampora. Of course amaizi nesagama nibisana embaganiza iriharangi na wingi bwa content ekina kuli mubiri gwawe kingi nikiha kandi oja kunira kakwa kugambira ngo amaizi mu mubiri gwo muntu mengi ukiresaga menya kuluma faso kutachetegereza bwangu no kikiriza sahenu beito mpora no sora kitekerezao no serviza no science no geno kitundu. So ndio ni kugambira emigaso ya amaizi iroho nirkwita no karakara no rakara. Okomangana kwa mubiri you dehydrate omuntu wena at any age you can dehydrate. Ekyakabiri oburabwene byokulira bichumisake orekaraga noli byokeze byonka still is the dry effect nibiri ni kuniga byokeze you know. So ibi byokulebera ezbwake ataruhumaizi. So ndio ni kureka omugaso gwa maizi mara ibiro bibiri bisatu bina wiki okwezi omwako utanabiri utayogere utera kasani yoruli you won't like it. Niwe wenka noja kweyanga noja kwenova you really smell, you look dirty, you nasty, you are really that. You are really that. Hati niwe sokcherora betkandi abantu abandi abakulheini bakirora more than the way you think. So water, I'm emphasizing the importance of water, which is one of the components that make up Mother Earth. And so it's not good to ignore the existence of water. In other words, it is important to preserve, keep, and protect water sources. Okay? Yeah. What have I not said? So together they make what we call Earth, the Earth. And the Earth is one of the planets in the solar system. Yeah? Ensi eriemo omurutoro gambot. Haru ensi ezindi which are not Earth but they are called other names in their aerial science. They are called planets. Yes, Earth is a planet, yes, but the other planets like Mars, Venus, Jupiter, Neptune, name them. But the Earth is the only planet that has almost 100% life. The rest of the other planets, majority are lifeless. I can tell you that if they have any kind of life or any trace of life, it's very limited life. And that's why people have not inhabited those planets. Abagenda bakabayo nibabayo habobwire buke habukusaliza on the research area science. You know, aba NASA nabandi. NASA no kimanya. Weja kimanya next time we discuss it. Njokulora abam bagenda na norway rwabo. Bagenda amaizi gawo. You know, you have to carry your life with you. Otherwise, it is lifeless up there, and that's why there are no settlements or permanent settlements for that matter. So Mother Earth is extremely important, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart because it is by passion that I feel it, not by fashion because other people can do it that way. So I have dealt on it so much because I know ahero ku akusoma karikero wingi tutekereza muno we take things for granted yense eroho ebibira biroho ebiti biroho amaizi garoho ebisaru biroho itaka lero no ebyo bintu nisobora kwa niso kwerekera niso kutubura niso kusiskara nibireka kweza nibireka kutugasira amaizi ngoma and we really die off, we die out, we become extinct. So hati nkoko bintu birikutuomeza ito we can die off bitaro habar kwimuka abatuzaire n'abatuzaire nibajya kuzara abandi nabo n'abandi nibazara abandi. Those genealogies, or you can talk about ordinarily generations from parents to children, children of the children and the children of the children. What kind of talk is that? But that's what it is. Abantu tugenda perpetuity tugenda tukanyisangana tukazahungana tuzarangana nuko obomezi bwikaraho buti. So that's what the saying is. I was expanding this quote. This statement is very important for me. Habokuba ito abamu okono waza kintu no semera core analysis no semera kuchanjura o iu okitegerezo okijulia mu okitegerezo amanya makuru gacho mbijwire nuko tungomugisa goku kibagana nabandi kukora cyone kusoboka kubetegerezesa so kutabetegerezesa kuma kindi abokuba itwena tanguro miringa takusana nsana kabantu yes we are human beings beto kwetegereza kwaitu kusobora kutasana ara kwetegereza bwangu ara kwetegereza mpora ara kwetegereza mpora muno kandagamba ara atakwetegereza nango at least buli muntu hasano ne kwetegereza jonka degrees of kwetegereza levels of kwetegereza tizingana tisana ebeitati obuntu kuba nimbaliza 40 TV you are kundora kandi ampliza ari kumpondera hano oina capacity ninkurora I feel it ninkurora muli nimpuro in a capacity to understand these things, at least not as fast as could be the case, but gradually or slowly you are picking sense out of the statements I'm making. I'm really not making dry statements, no. I cannot have that time to do that because it is expensive. First of all, I don't have to be dry myself. I have to have sense what I'm talking about. So kikurukin hatiwe no sobora kwegonza abokuba otemere miti otuzire oyombekere okozireke okeza makara beitu hatiensi kakuba nambere hiro otongeramu abar kwija kuzarwa mu maisa tibar kwija kusanga hiwe byokozesese tibar kwija kusanga hiwe byokozesese habokuba bisisire enso gisisire hati it logically nkigambwa to sisirensi kuonka busaba ko atani wagikozire iyo nesobora kwikaraho mulingo gwano wera betasemeriro ako kwasire kubi beitar kujya kujomereraho hanyuma yawo no bar kujya kusisikadirwa muno bomezi bwabo so ni bor kubosisire. And that's why the statement talks about to damage the earth is to damage your children. And if these children understand that you damaged the earth and you damaged them, they will never like you, even when you are no more there, even when you are dead. The curses will follow you down because they are also dying as a result of your mishandling of Mother Earth. Tintabukire busabitu nikuleka obukuru bw'ensien. Nikuleka obukuru bw'ensien okutukusemera kugiteka mu kitinisa. Okutukusemera kugiteka mu kitinisa no kugigonza. That's the point I'm making. Nja kukora point isatu kirokino. Egi Mother Nature point is done, and I hope some people out there, you are picking some grains of sense out of this discussion. Number two, I will concentrate a little more on leadership. Hari bintu bindi tarugenda kurungi abensonga yo kwebemberwa omumulingo kutukwebembererwa. Specifically telugamba hano toro honka telugamba Uganda honka chonka generally munsi yona. Hati kakubogenda kuchetegereza obwimukiro bya kuli munsi nsi nyingi. Currently you can talk about our closest neighbor in the east here, that is Kenya. Kenya people are not settled. There are riots there, there are protests there, there are demonstrations there. There is damage of property, loss of lives in Kenya right now. Somebody asked me to make a comment on that. I will, but guardedly. I will nja commentinga choka mulingo ogwamagezi okuba it's a complex situation in Kenya. Tukusobora kugurukira okacho msango okagamba abakwesalinga gwasingire kikumi akindi. You can't do that. But also tinugamba ngu obotakwashemera ngu nobasagika. Okwesalinga kwa mulingo kurwamu abantu kufa n'ebintu kisisikana n'ebyombeko kubyocha, that's not the best way of solving a problem. But also haruho ebintu ebimu ebikuletereza ebintu nkebi bikaleta responses zitakwetagisa okomera ezitakuhamugisa abantu komera n'ebintu komera kurungi. I'll make a guided comment on that. Don't worry, I'll make that comment, but I will not be exhaustive and not to go into detail because it is an intricate situation. Circumstantially and politically, even economically, it is an intricate one, not leaving out the social aspect of it. But also I will comment briefly on the war against corruption in this country. Ebyo bintu bibiri nja kubigamiza population, abantu itwe abakusangwa munsi n'obwebembezi. But the third point, I'll comment on culture and development. The bit of time I have will allow me to do that. Bukuhati nutrahumura ntujja kumura kake tugake bwangu. Nisobora gamba jokingly but seriously mutujja garuka mu class, yeah? To class. Hati ekintu kubagondeza ngu you really set your heart on following what we are discussing. You really set your heart to follow that one. So I will make comments on that. Leadership will be part of that. But now, let me go straight to make just a brief comment on our neighbors, the Kenyans here. Hatka kuborora East Africa, set up ya mahanga ganu agalimburgezoba wa Africa hano. We are very, very neatly close. Tulingana haihi muno. First of all, ntuatana, ntuagane nsabu. The borders we closely share that eastern part. Lokira bakiri ngo harohe nyanja aho na Lubale abaganda kwa kujeta Lingamba Lake Victoria has a part where it separates us. Betu twine nekichweka na mbere nyanja getali umuntu no chwanganiza no tero tamburumu no rugahitaka lya Uganda no batahitaka lya Kenya no rugahitaka lya Kenya no batahitaka lya Uganda na mbere nombe tukira kuchwanganiriza formally ngudezo betu kandi haliyo tosobora kuba na rugudo mu buli kichweka pako tolerance yona haliyo nabantu abanda kuchwanganiza mu bisako. The difference is that abantu no wena difference oli munya Kenya ono munya Uganda betu kakuborora akachweka kitaka hano aka Uganda akanyakuli hamu atano runda mtano kwa Uganda na Kenya linu itaka ni sana ni just a cruise itaka ni sana. The difference is the similarity. Navali numusana, you are human beings, but the difference is that those are other nationalities. You are another nationality here. So, nkukamba tulingana hai to the extent. Nichokurura mbichoka bya matemba gabugezobo oku abanyakenya abandi bachwanganiza kurwa mbichoka bya Turukanda utakana whatever you can pronounce it. Okutaha mu Uganda nchorora ne haba cattle wrestling ne bebente ne bazirucha wangu ne basichwanganiza ni star Kenya. Te hali hala kuchwanganiza hali. Those porous borders. Mtani teyombekero tetayirwe msengenge kugamba orgira kim hano Busia rundi ebichoka byone babugezobo etorora okoti. No. So our borders are porous. Ngokorugamba Democratic Republic of the Congo here. No chwanganiza no tahali no chwanganiza no jakun. Things like that. So the point I'm making is that we are close neighbors with the Kenya. Tiksobora ekinto gumangene kwa Uganda ni kama Kenya kagamba it is far away. No, it's like if you throw a stone across, it will get here. Owa Kenya na hungura akabali, mu Uganda ni kagwai. Owa Uganda na hungura akabali, mu Kenya ni kagwai. Betito so hungura akabali kakagwa mu Rwanda. Mu Rwanda likaso kugwai. Orabira gatuna hano. Betu kakagwa mu Amerika, kakagwa mu Bungereza, kakagwa mu Buhindi. But we are close neighbors and so we have a lot in common. Our security, number one, affects all of us. Akwano tukuchwanganiza tukole byobusubuzi, nturaba Malaba, nturaba Busia, tugenda kusubura, nturaba Mkenya ome dorete nka hona horagoza gamba, tugenda Mombasa, kuli hanyanja, hamwaro, hamatano, tukwese nyanja, ege ya Buhindi, Indian Ocean and so on. So for us we are a landlocked country and our way out is through Kenya. Tulinsi etene enyanja gisobozesa kukoramu ebyobusubuzi ekemara yonka. Enyanja nkwate itwine hano niyo ege ya Lake Victoria itwena tugibagana hano hagati betu tutwine nyanja hatukugamba ngo hati twagwerera mu nyanja twakwatugu twagenda Buhindi twagenda Amerika twagenda nka utarabire mu Kenya utarabire itaka lya Kenya tosobora utarabire itaka lya Tanzania tosobora utarabire itaka lya Congo tosobora kaneze nyanja ziri haro. So the closer the other country is to us and we are to them, the more worries that we should have in case of any situation that is not friendly. So Kenya, briefly nkotuja to get home leho, just in about 2-3 minutes, their rights. Abantu besalinga kiramuna bemyake hagati yege myake ento, the youth or the young people. Statement yabanza kuturuka yalingu urukurato rukuru wa Kenya na government ya Kenya kama negenda kurabya kiragiro eke yakurumu ensonga zo musoro emisoro nyingi muno erikutebwa habinte byo muntu akwetaga bya bulikiro eke mabinte bya bulikiro nuko kuteka emisoro habyo kulya nka hamigati for example hatecho nikiwa nikitalabanizo muntu no mutero gwenda no mulemesa kukwara gule cyo kulya hita tugimanyire emisoro mu Uganda sana tukagimanyira uko bulikintu cyone turukugura kiro emisoro bakagitamu mageze mulingo gona abatakugimanya nabagamba atyo bakatujuna bayaho umusoro gwo mutwe bakora. You are celebrating, you don't know, or you are forgetting, or you are not aware that we have a lot of taxes we are paying here and we are yet to get more to pay. You know, you can imagine. Betubali nibagamba ngwe musoro ge kutebwa binte bya bulikiro neba talibaniza bintu bingi so kutabijam. Government ya Kenya ebere proposing ile tekerezo bingi emisoro nyingi habyo bata misoro habyo kulya misoro habyo kunywa misoro habyo kuturuke bintu byona makuru misoro everywhere like we have here and we are yet to have more. Yeah, but the point is abantu bakuli bagamba no, this is too much ekiragire ekyo tuturukikiriza kandi tubena mukisa kugenda mukato kuri hanga kuhanura ngo ekiragiro mukireke ali abakurasa bakomero kakwa barabyahe kintu nicyo turukukora iwe tokusobora kujaye obora bano cyanga oyina kuca magezi kukora cyanga bakahurira kali yawo cyangire cyoka to kwikara nabo nukurato kuri hanga tasoko basanga muhande ne barubato kagamba nyewe ncyangire bakakureke kakora. No, you have to make them hear the hard way and I'm not encouraging that, but I'm saying hati abantu ababukira baheru nibasobora batakwambiriza government kuhindura kintu kandi kunu tebakwikara kihanurawo. So nikimanisa nibakozesa amani nibakozesa obwimukiro ati dialogue no gitankota numbalizanka naba members of parliament naba minister na president yu oli ku mubyaro oli mubuduka oli ku maduka for portro oli bunyanga bunka oli ku manyaritenge rwa manja. How do you talk with the president? How do you talk with the members of parliament to change that? Munse kuzire yes ba members of parliament ni bagenda mu bantu ni batunga tekerezo byabo ni bahanura, they share the ideas. Ebitekereze bingi birgira mbantu ni bagenda nabi kubahanura mu kurato kuri hanga. Batanu mu Africa na Uganda rumu na Kenya tibali ba members of parliament abainga bakuja kutoa attention kumanya kutalibaniza nibiha so that they go and deliberate on them. Ncho kurora hati no mwihanga lino ya Uganda abakura sibita abakiro bingi bakafoka kintu kindi. They are not there for us. They are representing and presenting themselves to vanquish the resources of this country. Actually okusikira extent omulingo bakulyamu sente zihanga lino. They are thieving. They are thieves. I'm telling you, they are thieves. If you are not a thief, you are a member of parliament, you are not a thief, don't worry and don't quarrel and don't complain and don't curse me, don't castigate me. But if you are participating in that racket, you are a thief. What do I say? What do I do? Nyonga ambiro muntu nanga, you were at a musuma notinaki notonturaki. So, that one aside, the point I'm making is that Kenya bimukirire since Tuesday bimukiro ka wingi batamukura tukuri hanga kutanga bali ngwe kiragiro mtakira byaho cyo gamba ngo habe emisoro nyingi eke finance bill bakahanura ekhanure cyo kukorwamo ekiragiro. You see kija kitekerezo as a motion mukibazaho mukihanuraho muno is a bill now mukira byaho eba bill beitu mukuru hango bakitaho mukono, it becomes a law and therefore it becomes an act. It becomes being implemented. It begins being implemented. So it becomes a law. Hati mkuru hanga wakabata katiriho mukono bano abantu bamaze kwitegereza mukira bivweho abantu abaheru yitu ningambo Kenya bagenda bagamba nangwa mukuru w'ihanga obarakita omukono tufire, so bagenda kwesalinga. They became bakakozesa amaani maingi batana omukurata okuri ihanga, ebintu bingi babiraranja babisisa abakurasa bamu bairuka bagenda akabatakwikiraniza nokurabya kiragiro kino babahakahanda barabaho mpora bayokekema bicheka byokurata okuri ihanga ba Kenya mu rubuga Nairobi. Actually hali n'ekyombeko kihanga lya Uganda kuli mu Kenya mu rubuga hagati Kenyatta Avenue harugudo rwa Kenyatta aho kya stories mukaga batahamu ebintu birumba babihamu basakura bino babisisa bachocha no kuchocha bayocha some parts of it. So Uganda ina issues hati nayo munsonge za riot. You see ekikugwa mu mutahi nikekwataho omutahi kakuba bamuhanda abiri nsonga nerukiro mwawo newe nerukiro mwa, so obakutere nduru niwe nakumurikira kumjonera akuba siskeri kyona you find you are related, you are concerned, you are part and parcel of that business. Okay, so that riot is there. Omukuru ihanga yagamba ngu ekiragirekyo nagenda kukigenda hompora akireka atakita omukono karabaho betu dora riots zigumizemu hatukubaliza abantu batali hansi ya 13 they are already dead since Tuesday. The numbers could be higher than that. Bengi abahuteire mu 10 bali marwaro abandi abakufa batarozirwe okumbajumbajo nabaliyo. So there is an issue, a huge issue. Betati mukuru w'ihangu barabagambire ekyekeragiro na kireka kantarabaju ntujja kubaza tuhanule n'ensinganto inyo mukagamba nangwa ntugumizamu ekikumanyisa tikirikiragire ekyo kyonka finance bill. There are other underlying causes. Don't rule out the fact that these causes could be politically motivated. Don't rule that out. Habokuba nokwija mbwebembezi Ruto ateje ngu ebintu biterekirire bisemire. He stepped on many people's toys. Ebitebe bingi bibyendema nejuka Raila Odinga akagamba wenwe yasingira karuru barangira mono na ebitebe bindi nuli ayarugireho wenka ebyakanarwanira bitahikira okubona overtook him akamukiza amagezi. The hustler yarabamu so is not comfortable. You also want to take a finance bill beyond, but under them, no sangalio, abaruksindika. So Kuromika no Guchuka talio, Liandalio Muro Hans. Politically, people could be pushing to disorganize the government, the existing government. People could be pushing politically, could be pushing economically, could be pushing socially, and the best people to use in these situations are the younger people. Why? Because they are readily available. Nsinganto bali hantu hona baroho tibali busy, others are busy with a lot of nothing. Tukuligamba ngo nibagonza bekali abatakora cyoke bikora tibiro cyane imbiri motero no employment na abasomere bonka they are graduates, they are always hitting the road looking for jobs, and the jobs are not in the road. Bagenda mu office abantu emirimo teri ali abanyakuli mu offices hata kaleta n'ensinganta abandi atakubanza kutekereza kurungi kutandika kukiena abanyakuli mirimo yabo bagitungira official kamba kutarugama abere kufa office kitagirugama kayegeremeramu kayekaramu. No, he's not there by accident. He's professionally engaged, employed officially, and bahandi kobi kyoka natenda tali na arakura habukuba tene cyokukora nagamulika kuwarugira makajamu. And that's why they talk about the age. Nabagam omusajja myaka 9 kinana nsanju achali mu office tarugam nyo wasatu kajamu wabini kajamu wana kajamu. So you know ebyo nibabibaza abantu nkabakurwanire ekitakulikimu harugali habukuba tibirikumara haru ekitakulikimu nibura lyemirimo liretediza abantu to behave out of the normal. And so the Kenya issue is complex. Ensonga ya Kenya yegalihire egumangaine hati uli baragambire keragino kirekera kandi obo isalingwa bwake nibwe yongera kandi nibamwesana na munana kusangwa atali mu office hati inyo singanta bali ha street or kungura mabale bakoche bintu. Are you the ones who are going to become presidents tomorrow after 48 hours? No, there could be people behind this. These are agents of other people. So it is a complex issue to handle. For now, let's have a short break. Please kindly come back quickly as possible when that break phases out. Don't go away. I'm still with you.
ukaraba kayugi ukarora mukono gwako akati wezako kagororwa kakiri kato nuko bati abakogera Foundation Uganda batekaniza kaswa katoro habwo mu mwaka guno 2024 2028 kwa mukaga ensinganto kuruga masomera gatari kwisana Nyakashura School Fort Potesheshi St Andrew High School Kienjojo Westville na masomera gandi maingi muno bali omukaswa katoro ura ebiraba hekireki omoreko gwebyenzarwa ebizina by'ebyenzarwa abana genda mu debate uganikero kabisha uraiwe amazina gaitu agatora abana baitumba chekecha abazaire n'abakurera abana nsemererwa cyari ekireki okutaha mukurole mukoregi yona kwabusha kya kujara akashenta akako kashagika nogura tonto nemyoki nyamwingera bawo omutwe mukuru gwa kaswa katoro ko mwaka guno ulindo rulimi ornyoro rutoro nebyo kuriye byete byenzarwa habwo kuomero gomeze burungi obutuli bakitumba makagaba kogera Foundation Uganda barwangaine district headquarters mugenyi mukuru habwo kireki aliba honorable Beatrice Kirasa Mochi abana ngira negamba ngumbaleke baije na mberendi nebasa nibahondo buraho nibajunge nsande nibahate bitoke nibeyijukize byeira abo kuomero gomezi oburungi kogera Foundation Uganda batekanize kumanye bikira tera has not musanju 5 12 28
Karungi karazempisi harugo ni wawa mtuma kwenda olikimuli change olitwizi twensuha titumanyiraho kubisa mpumura ensike
Fort TV, stay entertained.
Yes, Fort TV, stay entertained. Welcome back from that short break. Very informative break. Advance, no. Ebintu bingi byokuranga cyampa mulisa gwa kwijuka ngo gikuru okuranga naitwe habwa ebyo busubuzi obutosa nibagambiraga enamba zaitu zo kukozesa hano njya kongera nzibagambira maisaho takenukire baitu kwamba gambira ya bwangu kakwa nogonza kuranga naitwe kuraba muntekanize no ya My Planet as a show. This show I'm hosting Thursday and Friday, My Planet with the SUPERHOST Hamilton na sobora kwangu hirwa kuranga nibagamba ebyamaguzi ebyokutunda ebyokuguza ebyokukola ebyosubuzi nyo nkongonza gamu rundu ina entekanize zindi zo kugonza kuranga emikoro yawo hati no hura twarwa kugamba kogere Foundation akaswa katoro nja kongera naho nja kora statement ngufu muno abo kurwa culture like I promised nja kora ka statement hati no sobora kutuikaho hati no sobora kozesa enamba ya host wa show yenu myself SUPERHOST Hamilton no sobora kozesa namba ya 0 msanju 2 nkaga na 8 asatu na msanju 19 note msanju 2 nkaga na 8 asatu na msanju 19 0772683719. You can catch up with me on WhatsApp, on SMS, on calling, on anything, so that we can arrange and you come here or you send your message here, we design it, we coin it, we run it, you benefit, we also benefit. Not have resources, you give us some money. Weekend yona tugimazire ni turabangana mu burataka turuzente nje kwikaye wawe okumanyisa amakuru amarungi aga Fort TV kukutana kuhereza through online for now. In the foreseeable future we shall go tiso gambo ordinary ngambe nkozese gambo tujagenda hamkura ending kokorkorora za TV ezindi harutambi nkaho habibanja nkabya nkebindi kukoso kubitekerezaho. Yes, tujagenda huko. But in the meantime, mkimanya, the world is going global. It's a global village more or less. Therefore, umuhanda ogwamakuto umuhanda ogukuteraniza bwangu munsi in a matter of seconds is digital arrangement of communication. We have gone to digital arrangement of communication. We are no longer in analog. We are in a digital system of operation. We are online. we are doing e-commerce, we are doing e-education, we are doing e-everything. Kukora ebintu halaini. Yes, ha internet. Ebintu bino bizale na website, YouTube, podcast, you know, Skype, whatever it is, all that, social media and so on. So, hati tosobora gamba ngu, ninja kulinda televisioni ndolege biri, nkokundukora TV nebindi, hati bino kamaze mbireke nangwa, tandikira hano. Hati nambire twakatandikira kukora mu TV hano. Abantu bayingi, abatuina, abatondera, kandi abarukora nete business, directly or indirectly. So, nibatura, and sometimes, nitubaza hano, nitubaza nabo. Nabasima kukutera tugaine, rora biro benta kakikozire, but it's going to begin with the month of July. I will not be monologuing all the time. I will be having, discussing with the people out there through the phone calls, but also hosting guests here. Nimani rabagenya kuija kutandika kubani bejan, hakwa we are out there to mobilize them, to show them the importance of this channel, for TV online. Download our app, then you'll catch up with us, Yeah, fort-tv.com. You'll catch up with us. Omulingo gwona nobisera ko mugezi wena ko kwasera no downloading app yetu ka Fort TV hati nuko nekara osemeriru. So that one is very important. Webale mkumura kwake. Nyine obwire mke kumalizisa baitu ko kumbere ndaganize kankoleho a hint, just a brief note. Habintu bya culture and development. Nja kumalira ne cha leadership. Culture and development kangende street. Amikoro yakaswakato. Mwahura divati mwagirora. Hari kitongole cha Kogere Foundation Uganda. Bagira entekaniza nyingi muno. Bebembeza engeso z'obusubwensi culture mu bintu bingi, mu mabara, mu mpako, mu mikore, mu mijware, mu mirire, mu mibalize, kangambe buli kintu. Culture is the foundation of that organization. Kwebemberwa otinsa Kogere rundi adieri alisi basemera. Bene kitebe cyabe kikuru hati kitumba kuli hadi mu east of this division, central division, but this eastern part. Okukitumba hine kitebe kuri cha district ya Kabaroli. District ya Kabaroli kikalira mu rubuga rwa Fort Portal, abo bwire they will shift headquarters zabo ija kuziha at some point. Betu nubazombekera of course. So balitegerezanga na site baitu ningamba ba Kogere Foundation bokuboli mwirembo lya district ya Kabaroli kitebe kikuru okukitumba noba nabuli nabaho. Headquarters zabo nozi kiro kino hali emikoro ina kubetandikiri yakaswakatora habo ensingante, especially the younger people they are gathered nibagenda kukoraki bintu bingi muno tinkwetaga mbikugambira hano kugamba kasto bingambite nkujayo nangu bintu bingi mabihura mu advert yao cyakwe kirungo jeyo. Out of this studio I'm walking up to that point. I'm flying to that point, I'm driving to that point, I'm walking to that point, I'm running to that point. I can't miss out on that. It is very important. Culture engeso zetu za uswensi nkuru muno. Nitubaza tuta, nturubata tuta, nitulia tuta, ntujuara tuta, ntunywa tuta, ntuetwaza tuta. Amabara gaitu gaina makuru kinambere tuli. Empako zaitu zina makuru kinambere tuli. Emijuara yaitu ina makuru kinambere tuli. Netwesakti ni sake, neskiri zake, neyombe kake, nikaza hoki. Engeso z'obusubwensi bwa abantu nuko kaba kukururwaho kensi ka abantu abo. The culture of any given society, that is their symbol, that is their identity. Abatoro, one of our identities, empako zaitu kintu kikurumu. One other identity, emijware yaitu. One other identity, olulimi rwaitu. One other identity, our behavior, engeso zaitu, emetwalize yaitu. Ebi byona hati kakugenda hali, you will really get a feel of them. You will get a feel of them. You will enjoy and you will like them. So culture is key. Norora no mlingo tukubazamu nimbaza, yes, sometimes nimbaza muno speed, Ngereza, Toro, Nukozek. Nchali mu context ya culture. Hapokuwa tokamplire, Njubili maybe by accident. Nimbaze ekigambo ekyokujuma. Hati nkogambire abarukwiba sente za government basuma, yes, omuntu weba musuma. Hati ekyo kijuma omuntu no bamugambire ibara lyonyene musembelihire. Sati ekyo njumiroa. hati kubaza ebintu ebigambo ebitakwija mutoro tugambe free nabaze free kumanisa akozesa ebigambo ebirikujuma ebibi ebirikuhemura ebirikuswaza. I can't do that. Provoke me or not, I can't do that. What I will do, the best I can do for you, if you provoke me, I will simply ignore you. That's the best treatment I can give you. To ignore you, not give you attention, not give you a platform in my mind. No, I will just ignore you because I know if I behave the way you are behaving, ningoza kukwanukura tit for tat. Ninja kule ensobe na nyowe. So ensobe bibi zikora kikire kimu. I shouldn't be like you. I have to have a difference. And so what is helping me is culture. Nka abantu ba toro. Abantu kwikara mtoro. Abantu enubzale na toro. Tingambira abatoro bonka. How should we behave? Tindu kugamba ngu hako tuinengeso tuile uchulezi, tuebonjole, tuurumate ntusoba, tukwataka soba. No, I don't mean that. Kanti ngambire turalikize, tumaguke, tusana bagubiraro, kahoita. No, we are gentle people, but we should live in the times of quickness. Tuina komerera mbusumi, obokole bintu mubwangu, kugenda mumaiso. Quick, but organized, and calm, and cultured. That's what we are talking about. So hati ensinganto abamu abatora arakusanga bakuzibwa mu ngeso z'obuntu. Ensinganto omuntu mojo muisiki bitu aine ngeso z'obuntu nabaza kurungi. Yes, nakola ibintu byo kurungi, natekanisa kurungi, natama abantu kitinisa nana etama kitinisa. So culture is like that. Betaru habandi no mtangana naba akantu kateto kati no mugamba obulingo gumurundo guni no hure bikorwa mukano wake okaraba kalikana betukano of course no hure ebyar kuturucha bisongo yiri binu bijuma takutamtinisa chono be muto be mukuru beki obol hansi emyaka yo ha myaka yo oleheguri emyaka ye ningana basiri no sana doesn't care and culture ntugamba and culture tenangeso zo buntu niti abantu bakwesiza kugamba ngo akulire munju etene kamoli kugamba nabakulire mu ngeso zitali z'obuntu kumanisa naba najumisa nabazirebe haboko abana tuborora, we nurture them, we take care of them, we grow them up. Nkugamba abana akasuma kakiro wingi tugamba ngo batwale ngeso z'abazire babo haboko nibo babayiri somero lyabo nibo babalezire nibo baboroire babalisize babanywisa babajweka babalera You see, engeso botatwalizo bakurorerire mulingo guneja kutwalizo, especially in formative stages, mu myaka yo kukura no kwega no kukwata no kuhondera. So abazeri bitu bine a huge impact on our lives. The way we behave, the way we act, they have a huge contribution they make, whether positively or negatively. Yeah, but yego mu cases ezimu umuntu na ichwa munaisana wenka nakolibye tene nabuzale na muzaire nakake ko. Hati abarukora amahana gatalgamu agunogera gona bagarura mbazaire babo. No, abandi bene peer relations. Abantu b'emyaka yaba kusana nabo nengeso bunje kusana hero. Abandi bayitulizangana undi bayiturangana. You know, behaviors are infectious, I can say. They can infect each other. Ndi batulizangana. Tenugamba nibegera hongana no, ndi batulizangana. So those things so. Ntugoza kusima itenka Fort TV team or family emiri mekorwa kugere foundation to keep the culture of Toro alive right from the younger people. Abantu ensinganto bakuru muno ko batamakitinsa kubagoza no kubasagika no kuborora mungeso eze nunge zengeso z'obusubwensi ite kuli mu harbajirwa redine tugamba ingeso zo kutina ruhanga. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Later, the respect of the culture is the beginning of good people here in Toro. So, Kogere Foundation, thank you for the work you are doing, and today we are joining you to celebrate with you on Akaswaka Toro, or the gathering of the younger people today. So, culture is key. Culture is very important. Otalina genge sozo wanyu enungi. But culture grows. You know, metamorphoses. It can change, it can do what? It adjusts, but for the good or in the right direction. Oteja kuleka engeso zao no gamba kaliche hinduka no ya kugambire ngo static ne hinduka ne kwata which direction. Ne hinduka backwards, ne hinduka downwards, nehinduka negena nka nehinduka positively or negatively. Kako hinduka negatively, that change is not good, is not a healthy change. For us, we need it changing positively. Hakirungi no yongera hakirungi baratongere kindi kurwa mbantu abandi mu culture yabo nacho kirungi ni chombeka omusinge omurungi. It is enriching you socially, economically and otherwise. Adopt it, you know, take it to be part of your culture as well. If there is no complaint about the copyright, take it up. Yeah, it's important that way. So ito kuli mu communities, I'm a trainer, you know, I'm a facilitator out there. In different organizations, we talk about soft life skills or social life skills. About younger people and other people, na abantu abakuru na bebembezi, ekima bintu bitwara nke kikuru muno is the attitude of people, the culture and behavior and the values and the self-awareness aspect and the responses and the communication. So ati umuntu okuba ebintu ebi otabirumu n'engeso zawe obe muto obe mukuru abantu abanyakulikini kwetegereza engeso z'abantu, they will tell kuli muntu wa mulingoki ntubazaho peer pressure ensinganto bene bagezi baba abandi ensinganto ni babatwara mu bisimba mu ngeso abandi nabakuzira atakutamira beto hanyuma yo kuterana n'abandi abetamira. It's a question of time kayira kake dusanga n'abadangwira ali muzawaragi ali muzabyake ibyo abakusogote bitabe enjahi bakufutana amayirungu kusanga amatama ngamusana ga kibogo ganunda ga bogo ningamba ikintu gamba aga nkakufakuza nkembuzi ne yobnyasi eba nida kurungi esibitaro kufakuza ko muntu atamire ibintu bakulya kusanga ne birkuga mkanwabe kanwake bya green, things like that. So it's not part of good culture. So culture is key. I want to do the last bit of discussion and so that we can wind up this day here at Fort TV. And as far as my planet is concerned, I'm not winding up the day, the 24-day stretch. No, the phase, the part of this show will end up at 10. So culture is key. Abarungi ningoza kwa saba neitu abakuru haro abantu abandi who have ignored, run away from the good culture of Toro. Bantu abakuru hati kuli atikiri kibi baitoli muntu mukuru nkanyowe na abandi yokotakakira myaka yenu rundi okiziriho sanga noruga hano mu studio oli mu rugudo no hogi kikaka no likikaka no genda orata muri mutamoti kunye bikaka ekcholi no guruje ekcholi ebisusu no naga kuli muhanda no sirimuka ifo mbuduka ho gwanjaraho guhaka bali you know no lipsu byendo no naga kuli malembo gabantu toli bemeriye torotoro no haruzoti bakuhambize nkimanyire kitwara mporo mu makati ya bamirembe rundi businga baitu mkasumi yako busingo karaba karo hapo wake no kole binte bitali byubusinga kuno mkasumi ko businga akenduru ne mpaka ndako karo tuketegereza obora abantu iruka muri mu bulemu naki ibyo neje kuyanka ho bwire bo kwikaro kanyo kakora nicho twiniro fumo ngo kitwara mporo mu makati ba businga baitu businga butaro, it is understandable. If it is time of war, time of conflict, it is understandable. But when it is time of peace, you have to behave as a peaceful person. Tumuruene tumkoziriki. Haba kino bazifiri. Haba kino bazibinti bitakwije bitakwambike bitakonyera. You know? So haro ibintu bingi ebisobora kubazibwa akalicha. Kutamungane kitinisa akalicha tekumanya myaka. In terms of respect. No muto na unomtama kitinisa kimsemerire. Ntiabazeire excuse me, na abakuru abatorire na kusango lyaho oli musigaza wote undi mwisiki wote musikana mwa oli yabo nagamba ndio mkekuru ndio muguruso na mwete kaisiki nahita tat rundi koj tat oli yabo yes betate noet osokweto mwana ino mweta kaisiki atakakujumire kali katugambo kule sobe mweta kaisiki ogambire nyo no gambake no, that kind of reply, that kind of response. So nyo hati abwange omuntu kogu umana kogu ni mujunana kake ni mshemera kake hakwe nko kwarukwana ukora nko kwarugaruka nibyar kusanga mbagezi be abakulire mu maka nkagwa nambere batayoroirwe kurungi so nabo nibyakwega nibyamanyire asobora kusanga no maka hazalirwe nuko daga mama to be polite bitu nyina gamba kirungi cyorotora nyina nkwarwa nukureisa omukazi kwagaruka muibati abana baliyo nibarora nibahura so baramugamba mukyara gamba omukyara keto munyo no gambaki hati iyo abantu rabanihirota kugamba kinyakuli different. You can't give what you don't have, or you use what is available for you. Nibyo bakuliremo nibyo basangire nibyo bakonera. So betukalicha netukonyera uturaba turi bazeri bobyoranzibwa. We need to nurture ukurora abana baitu mu ngeso ez'obuntu. Hati ngeso z'obuntu mu kalicha nuko wakugambira mu dini ngeso zo kutina ruhanga. Hati tenize ngeso ez'obuntu kuno mu kalicha ko kubete bukatapa bikarra kurungi baramucha kurungi tamot tadie tabiki mu kalicha tibikukolebi. Hati wakubana mucyati to kumjunana nawe hapokuwa ni environment mvuri yakulire kurgo wabo muka omanyere tuli kangami mahanga mageto ni mahanga getereine ntsuerana omutoro asuire omuntu wa mahanga goku oli nawe izere nyengeso zo wabo none zo wabo kuserana tikirikibe. We can cross culture, we can do cross culture, but I am talking about omwana go muzeire enusubulayo omuchotaro. Hati tugamba omuchotaro batekereza abana bakwere mbiri abahanzi ayifa rugudonga nangwa omuntu wena owazeirwe omuntu watali muzeirwe omuntu kyoka muri bamahanga gakwakana katugambe oli mutoro ozeirwe omwana no mu ngambe muntuki no mu China ogu half caste ogu breed, it's hybrid omuzeire muntu wondi talwe kika kyawe kyonka kyenda na mwenda 10 talwe kika kyonka kyenda na mwenda 10 kule na percentage na kule na percentage. So alhagata is a mixture of both of you. So nusubulaye nkugamba ali hagati nabagana kuli na kuli is a half caste wakuchoka kuli na kuli nicho turugamba muchotara nicho nugo makuru wangu hati wogendere gebgambo bino obigambe geno irinda ko abantu abandi atakumanya kurungi nagamba mujuma ndo wakimanye nagamba kukozesa kubi. So you have to learn these things. Bintu nibizokapteta but they matter in terms of culture, in terms of sociability. Abantu bakwikara nabo osokozesa kubi bigambo ni besitaza ni batabijora. So you have to know hata abantu kaito tufayo kwega, we have to learn, and that's why my motto is learning forever. Nja kwikara ni mwegi paka ndemerwe kwega kulimwa kwega nikimanyisa mfi teso kuba ntali momezi kalimwa kwega nangu kuba ni hira no kwa kama mpero mgisa mpuisire nkuzire muno edged up so much ningendera hamwigo ndavango nkwatiri. There is always something for me to learn from any source, and especially positive things, and also there is room for me to unlearn. Kakwamba nyine bintu tarugenda kurunga ibintu kora nkategereza ngo egensobero nditikikire. I don't have to carry it forward. Nyina kutechwa no kirugaho, but I'm emphasizing on the matter of culture. Mu culture nungi ite mutoro tutujuma abantu tutuhorana mu culture nungi tutwama yamira kumaragamira nkoko kasangire no tutufakuza tutunya kukasangire byo kadire byona nibyo liro lire no hari ebyo kuli ebindi te kubijuma ebyabandi bali ya mukalicha zabo itaro tutali. Hati ondi nagamba hati dora kalicha boje changing hati mnyoka liegera no gamba ki yes I understand bitati iyo cyakutangira kubirira nera kiki botarabiriro kadomo kaburwake okaba mnaka ukubotali enjoka ukotali embeba ukotali emsu no mukalicha yayo kaba bitarum. So betingambira barukubiriya ngumba shemire no, that's their meal, that's their food. That's their plate. They are free. They can enjoy. But what I'm talking about, you can understand. Logically, you can understand. Sort it out in your brain. With the cross culture, anything can happen. I'm telling you, anything can happen. Finally, now, my last element of discussion is going to zero down on leadership. Ebi byone bimbalize akasomya karikiro bwingi nibikora rundi tibiri kukora okusigikira hakunanatwa hakuterekerezibwa nuko kwebemberwa kuno kugamba. So I'm emphasizing on a matter of leadership. On a matter of leadership will be my last discussion this morning, this day here. Leadership. I've always talked about leadership. I can't get tired about talking about leadership. Why? Because it is key. It is priority area. It is a foundation of good management, good focus, good influence. Development and progress hinges so much on leadership. So terakasanyolole. Okay, of course, sometimes we mix up these words. We use them simultaneously or relatedly. Tukozesa leadership at the same time tukozesa management. Tukama management in your leadership, leadership in your management. They have some unique difference, some technical difference. Leadership and management, and maybe at some point I will talk about them, but briefly now, leadership is simply to influence people to take the direction of achieving the dream or the vision of that given institution. Leadership nekira kukora muno ha institutional level. Ebitongole mikore za governmenti, hati nka president tumweta a leader, hawakita kwika tumweta manager, yet is managing the affairs of this country, but is leading people. Uwe wenka tokumurora aliyo alimulikinu na akwata kinu na terekereza UBC na akwarati. No, there are people is talking with or talking to or talking together who eventually help others to ask them to do certain things which they do. So leadership is really to influence people, to cause people to move in the direction of focusing on the vision and mission of a given institution. I don't need to always tell you to do this, remove that, tell that one. No, as we discuss, we say we would love to see our organization grow into this direction. So you begin planning, talking, acting in that direction, because somebody is really guiding you, is advising, is incentivizing, is encouraging, inspiring, to go into that direction. So leadership is about influence, to cause people to see light in that direction and to move into that direction positively, make a contribution in that direction. But management has a lot of similarities with the leadership, but also mainly it has got to do with the control of resources and practically implementing some activities there. Like in our studios today or any other day and elsewhere, you have to make sure when ugenda yokarora ebyoma bintu bikora bita, machine ginekoleta, kamera zetu zilizita, hati echo kiheyo otekeyo kindi ukolote note. So you manage those resources. You manage those resources, property things. My studio harmo entebe harmo meza, screen it clear. How are the walls? What is the decoration and so on. So you are managing, practically managing those resources, those materials, those. But in as far as people are concerned, yes, you are a manager, a human resource manager, yes. But the whole thing is that the way you handle the properties, it's not the same way you handle human beings. Imeza no jagimbo giteke kuli tokujetagaho oragira bagitwala kuli. Bito omuntu tokujogamba ngo hati one kanta kumwenda kamuhimbe mteke munsonderi ngule kindo. You talk, you discuss, you influence, you ask, you answer, you respond, you guide, you chat. So in the process again wajawe nuko kuletereza abantu to appreciate, to do certain things in a given direction. So ebintu kakuba bisoba akisoma karikiro bwingi amaiso tugahindura abebembezi. Kakuba bigenda kurungi ekyo kusalirwa obundi abebembezi tutubasimu. Abebembezi tutubasimu. Bigezera kurungi abakusima bake muno. kyasoba akataitu rundi kakoto mama uhure nduru atonu natwebembera atonu ati muntu wa mulingo kyonu kandi ukisemire benga habezero bagamba oh thank you so much you are doing well you are really a good leader we appreciate that mwaleta nebisemo nyo hati abantu bakansekesa one time nkaba ndiyo kumusi ebyamakuru bino you know I have been on the scene for some good time others castigate but others appreciate because there are many benefiting from my experience my knowledge and skills but there are those who are saying this man nubwo ko atakuja gukora no mushoyeno nohura nakenaga bitoko msete tarwa mushoyeno nakora muke abakakorera yes are you logically discussing or you are becoming emotional for your own whenever kutalwenza komuntu you are being internally tortured and you are now straying into me no mpabira bete echo ntakiroho muno point ndukoleri ngo akasumya kakiro bwingi hiyo tajwahaga gukora kurungi abarasima basima batasimire nawe batasimire nimanya akaba akasumya kasinga kalitango yo kusoma amakuru ma radio mu region yon kusoma amakuru that is one articulate good newscasting. I was number one in the region among the many radios that were existing at the time, about maybe 7-8 years ago, around there. Okay, in addition to moderate programs, discussions on air, my radio. Now ukasinga kasumiko kama songa singa bisembo bibiri. Iyo osokta bitwara nke kuru betu ngoza koleka. Na maze kubisinga, you know, to host guests is not a common business. You can be a host when you are being hosted. Be a guest. Na kudirecting echokona kudirecting echokubaza bukubi olemeru. No yobaliza byawe no yikora byawe no kuroto limbwire no buzanira tomukonyire nambira kubura mukake to you have not get it, so you have not moderated, and so obnamazire mao kusinga bisembe wa mountain zava mpere bisembo binu bya glass you see Jonga Uganda yona kokweba na bitongole byona kokubeba I didn't see a fat envelope nkarole glass yo envelope mtagirole ningira bukabitaruka sumyako but no it makes a good sense to ekyokulya bokisendekereze sekyo kunywa so bisembo bino bitukwate ebi nakuli mulingo nkogo kutera ne bahasa uli agende kare ragire balete kopo cha chai relaxinga kwa koze kulunga beitu just abantu nk'abantu 10 oyirogamba webala bole singire webale nk'abantu 10 you could get 3 people saying thank you but you could get one person arugamba nkwerekana akasembo abokubo singire ekintu kino singa tubulibulia muteziri mpaka bitu niwo twiro mugiso gwa kisinga you can even nabo singire you embrace them itorabo mpiro bamara kusamba mpira abandi abahole bakungana barwana bakoraka jumanga bitabandi wani bahingisa na masati bali babasingire bitu ndi hamwe sati na jwaro na mugom kafuba na mara mutene second again so nokora kurungi no sima bake utargenda kurungi bengine wachiana so but I'm emphasizing on leadership so meaning that never get tired doing the best thing you can as far as leadership is concerned. I'm a leader to some good extent in other institutions. Kandi kagambira abantu bona nti buli hantu nambiro rabaga omanye regardless of age and what you are doing you are a leader in some sense. Kakuba obotalishua ngo leader nokaguza ni kugambira how a leader you are. So usually ntandika nebigambo bino iwe ko kungambira oli mwebembezo already onobora batakamanyire no ebemberota statement is intandikisa zibankulu to squeeze sense out of them. I'm not flat-brained. Ti kumaragabaza ordinarily. Ego ni mutu abulike betindi mutu abulikiro muno okutetegereza statement. Yesobora nokora statement yemwe sokonyera abantu benge bakayamu amakuru aba bakusobora byamu. So kora statement nagaba kanta kwetegereza no manisak. Yes. You remember to explain, yeah. Betu ekyo balize ngo muntu kakwaje chumitirizaho naso kuyama makuru. So I have a quote here for my fellow leaders. If you are to be an articulate, a good, convincing, meaningful, effective leader, think about this statement. toli malaika nosobola kulemwa. But think about this statement. A leader is one who sees more than others see. A leader is one who sees more than others see. The C I'm talking about is SEE. Yes, a leader should be seeing more than others see. Practically ekyo kisobola kutasoboka. Beti nja kugambira okusoboka kwakyo nambere kuli before I close this chapter tonight. That is part one of the statement. The other part is who sees further than others see. Ekyokubanza, it was more. Who sees more than others see. Who sees further. Tingambiriseus. Haregambo further, meaning far than others see. And who sees before others see. The point is, there are 3 points here. To see. To see. Omwebembezi arora. Hati. Muntekereza ya buli kiro. Even by common sense no atarora. Arukwebemberu atarora. Arora. But this is contextual, is logical, is unique in a sense that harukurora abandi nabo nibarona amaiso ga buli kiro. But the way you look at that point, that aspect is more than that. Hati tuena tutulhan mu 40 TV, tuena tugirwa 40 TV roho tukora ntubaza tukora. But there is somebody who is seeing more, seeing beyond where we are stopping to see, to look at this institution. Who cares more for this institution? Yes, we are all seeing, we are all caring in general, but somebody sees more, cares more, does more. That's the thing I'm talking about. So we're talking about a leader is one who sees more. More. Hatitunturora hatitunja kurgahan sahina. Legenda kwa tumanda gwange ngene. Hati kila kurata hitano kweke 12 kweka 7 na wiki no kwezi no mwaka. Nimbanye no bujunani sibo bunyakwijwira kintu no. But the leader here is doing more. So to do more is to see more, is that to be more responsible. So a leader is one who sees more than others see. A leader is one who sees further. To what extent are you considering things? Any institution ayagitandikireho aina vision. Nagama mkasumike myaka nkenu nsemera kwa tiro tamrun. At the end of the day, nsemera kwa tuhikira haleve yenu kubalirwa mu communication units, houses, in TVs, ezomwihanga, even beyond. This 40 TV can be greater than many other TVs here in the country and in the region. Maybe competing, not in negatively, competing with other in terms of performance. When you look at BBC, when you look at, what else? Al Jazeera, when you look at CNN and so on. They are competing but not fighting each other. No, they are performing in terms of rating and you putting out the services people need. That's the competition I'm talking about. And so this one can grow into that. But it cannot do that unless there are people who are seeing for it, acting for it, seeing further than we see some of us who come here to be employees. Somebody is seeing further because he's a leader in the institution. Somebody is seeing before. Many of us came here just yesterday when the thing was here. This 4TV was here. But somebody before we could be able to come to this place had the thought and the plan and established this one. That is the before I'm talking about. So the statement runs, a leader is one who sees more than others see, who sees further than others see, and who sees before others see. So like I manage time and respect time as a facilitator and trainer and a teacher. I talk about time management, so I'm going to respect time. I will not go far into this, but I will make this statement to say that challenge yourself to be a leader. Challenge yourself to be a leader, and once you become a leader or becoming a leader, must know there are challenges you must face, and these challenges you must overcome them. And they're not challenges insurmountable. They're surmountable challenges. You must be committed to see more, even on behalf of the rest. must be committed to see further, even on behalf of the rest. You must be committed to see before even others see. So that is the magnitude of responsibility of leadership. You want to become a leader? Begin seeing more, almost than others. Begin seeing further, almost than others. Further in Lugamba Mzeiri, Ngamba Hara. Begin seeing before others see. Then you can make a difference between the leader and the led. Till sometime next week, God willing, I'm sending out SUPERHOST Hamilton with my Planet Health that show. Until then, a beautiful weekend. Stay safe. Stay with us.
Fort TV. Stay entertained.